back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Up next, it's our main event between the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Julius Chestnut to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out is the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket. That's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And a modest start to one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, a run with Pollard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ward off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Van Jefferson. And this is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down here from the 36. On the give, this is Pollard. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 here. Ward. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They toss to McCaffrey running left. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. No luck on a look to his back.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Titans offense after the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down now, ball at the 33. Now a toss, it's Pollard. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Blowing now on first down. Ward finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Ward. Throw is caught. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
10, 49ers nothing. Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And this one doesn't go far. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw again, it's Purdy. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Looking to throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll see the San Francisco offense first this half as they're headed out now. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Purdy will sneak it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, Purdy to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
First down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Pearsall there to grab it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
49er, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Purdy to throw it. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth.
10, 49ers 7.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's Chestnut on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. It's a design boot. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They give on second to Pollard. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He dodged the tackle, and it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completed left side there to Jennings. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey will have the first down and even more. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have taken the lead late. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
14, Titans 10.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. This makes it up to the 25. The Titans ready to take over on offense. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. He finds Chigakonkwo for the grab. At the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
49ers 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Garindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.